Hello, my name is Splurge, and I was personally excited for Black Ops 6's launch after playing their beta. Unfortunately, a lot of players has changed their time zone to New Zealand to be able to get the game in early access gameplay. A ton of live streamers has already been live streaming over on YouTube. Campaign has already been beaten. So the Optic guys have already reached the Prestige. So the Zombies people already reached high rounds. And then in a lot of the comments of the new Call of Duty posts, a lot of people are complaining that the players that have put on New Zealand accounts should have at the very least be resetted at launch or banned in the long run for having to dig in the loopholes. Can't really do a loophole to get the game early, and it should stand out very clear if a player has been a United States account for many years and then switches it to New Zealand. And on top of this, what we covered on before was the monster rewards. And I thought that there would have been a limit, a cap to what you could have purchased. So say if you bought 200 cans, I believe that there would have been at least a limit of how many you could redeem. So 20, 15, 30, I didn't know the number cap in the back of my head. When checking in on the Optic race, I was seeing that they had 150 15-minute tokens. So very much, it was as much money as you could pull out of your pockets, and that was the biggest deal around that promotion. And then if you did have thousands of dollars, you could have went ahead and purchased thousands of cans and have thousands of XP tokens, which again disregards what they have been promoting, you know, the Prestige Master race and the camo grinding race, where simply they can just purchase almost a limited amount of monster cans and have that many XP tokens. So you can only imagine when the players have been doing the grind for the past 24 hours, how much weapons and attachments that they really have unlocked already. Especially if they prestiged, then they have that permanent unlock token and they can just automatically permanently unlock the highest level of weaponry that they possibly can. Gives us a double extra hard time for the players that did wait or couldn't buy the second copy to be able to play at launch date. And then on top of this, if you look at the comments inside of the Call of Duty posts that they've been posting up until now, just very recently on today's date, October 24th, the day before the game is going to release, Call of Duty has been making posts, and a lot of them in the comments down below has been complaining about the New Zealand access. But in the rebuttal, there's been a lot more people defending that they're not going to be banning thousands of accounts. A lot of players are ducking the spoilers. It's a ton of the live streamers want to put that out there before the game is released, which should also be a bannable offense. And then as I read, and I quote, players are typing, "Just change your time zone to New Zealand and play right now." And then a lot of people are agreeing, "It's been a thing for years now and anyone can do it. So leave your comments to yourself. You're completely the problem to this situation." And another comment here says, "Or you could just change your time zone like the thousands of non-streamers that also do it instead of complaining like a baby. I assure you, it's here to stay as it encourages setting up an Activision account." Activision should take manners and make a public announcement saying that it'll be just very much like a beta access 2.0 and reset everybody once launch time comes. This should be considered like a second phase of the beta. So it should be beta 2.0, and then still at the end of the day, have it just like the beta. After the beta was ended, your levels will get reset when the full game launches. And that very well what should Activision be doing and planning. They should be doing a global information, trying to settle the deal and all the people that aren't being able to play the game early by getting a second copy over on console and switching their time zone to New Zealand. But a lot of people that, especially if they're buying it on PC, that they don't have that money to purchase it a second time over on the console and go ahead and do that hack to change it to the time zone to get the game early. Well, if you're not one of those players, then you're shit out of luck, waiting on the sidelines while they're all doing the camo grinds, the master prestige race, and etc., which they have promoted plenty enough with this beta, which is for a lot of reasons why I have came back into Call of Duty, and a lot of older gamers like myself have came back into the genre, was because of how original and back to the roots that they went with the camo grinds and going into the Prestige Masters. Now, once the people with the New Zealand hack puts that on, you pretty much disregarded all of that marketing that they had put out there going into the rat race of Prestige Master and camo mastering, right? So in my opinion, in the whole of this video, I just wanted to put it out there. Do you guys think that it was even fair in the first place to change your time zone? Were you one of the players that has given in to having to feel peer pressured into buying a second copy and going out and changing your time zone just to get the game in an early advance? And also, do you believe that the players that did do the hack and loopholed the game to get it early should be banned or reset it as if it was a second beta access? My name is Splurge. I'll see you on the next one.